matter.
So I'm gonna give you the strips and then take it serious.
Those are some things you don't remember.
Yeah, but to me, I tell you, I feel like a joke thing.
Because you're always joking.
You're always a joke and tell me some lie.
Yes, guys, here back again. I'm sorry, my stylist wasn't here to set up my, but you're bad, man. Another edition of Water Break. The guys, you have been asking for it, but we have been very busy. Have a lot of projects going on, and I go work and so forth. Come around here. Sure. Yes. So pause for a class. So we're going to do a quick water break today for real. 15 minutes for real. Watch out. Water turn over. Alright? So every time I say, okay, we're missing the moments, but we're really busy for true. But today we're having a little discussion talking about trauma now. Randa, I wonder which part we're there now. So, Randa kinda bad bias sometimes when it comes to man and woman stuff. But we're having a discussion today and she made a valid point about how we are as a people in terms of traumas that we would have gone through and how this impacts us on a global scale, not just in Jamaica. Talking about providing support to people who would have gone through traumatic experiences, and then it brought us back to that. Sometimes people themselves, but through trauma, it's like it's hard for them to even offer that type of support. So, when aquí, por favor. When aquí, come here. Yeah, get a youth. Why are you all the way down there? Mind not to tell the people why you're there.
You need a cameraman. Hey.
Need a camera person? Okay, I'll do that. Set it up. Oh, where are you in the frame?
I'm not in the frame. Alright.
Look at that. Alright. So, yes, as you were saying, men are just people need to be more sensitive. We're talking about emotional intelligence. Was it about emotional intelligence?
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
No man, so we're talking about being more mindful about others in terms of, so we're talking about this a situation with a man and a woman, the lady experience a traumatic situation, and
post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, offering support and so forth, and saying that a lot of us are not aware. How do you think that affect our country? Let's narrow it back down to Jamaica. How that affects us? What do you think it impacts men?
We talk about how it impacts people in Jamaica.
Alright, come in, love cussing man.
Yeah, I think the best too.
Magic. Water take too long, 876. What?
So I remember that training that we did? Which speaks about the trauma-informed society.
Yes.
Right, I think that training...
Big up that guy.
Yes, Dr. Kai Moorman. But I think that training opened our eyes to a lot of the things that's happening in Jamaica.
It did, yeah.
Like when she break it down, when she explained trauma and how it impacts us as individuals, I was like Jamaica cannot be better. Like Jamaica is a traumatized society. Like we're all dealing with trauma. And the worst thing is that we're not aware of it. Like most persons are not aware. And I don't think we are also aware of the definition of trauma then. Because I think if it's not something, if you didn't witness somebody being murdered,
yes.
if you weren't in a very bad accident,
right.
if you never
it has to be drastic,
extreme abuse,
right.
you don't recognize
trauma. That's something as simple as a fright can traumatize you.
Yeah.
Like you're at the edge of somewhere and somebody shake you, scare the heights of life. You are so right.
So the society is traumatized, which is why we can't respond appropriately to some situation. We just react. Yeah. We don't understand where the reaction comes from. But the reaction is from the post-traumatic stress that you don't even know that you have. So I was just thinking that life could be so much more beautiful, but we are a traumatized society, so we don't know how to respond to each other.
And that is coming from every aspect. So even in the school system, you might have teachers who they're from home, parents.
Not mine.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. Not mine. Teachers. I remember a friend of mine, she said that her son said that his teacher is broken. And he said that broken teachers cannot empower students.
Wow. His teacher is
His
broken.
teacher is broken, and this child was able to recognize it.
Wow. And you know, these things, these are some topics that we don't really like to have, you know, but it's present and these are real life issues, you know, and it is imperative that as people, because the first thing, you know, we look at ourselves first and say, oh, listen, even with yourself, we have things that we need to dig deep in and work on these things just the same. As parents, all of us are parents, and we have to be careful we don't pass on some of these things to our children. But in a wider society, for example, you talk about teachers going through stuff like that. You know, persons might get defensive and so forth, but if we are in denial, how can we work through these things to improve on ourselves?
Yeah. Sometimes it's not even denial alone, you're just unaware.
Just unaware.
Some people know it, but they're in a denial, but some persons are genuinely just unaware.
Yeah.
That's true. So as a result, you realize that people, they tend to live their life not knowing. So you just react to situations, but really and truly, if you go back like deep, because I was planning deep, basically about my upbringing. What am I passing on? What is my reaction with the girls just the same?
Yes.
I hope them look at the emotional state.
Yes.
Because growing up, really and truly, I knew that I was loved. But it's not a case where mommy that come and hug you or, you know. So at least.
Remember at a point, like, me, you know, you start getting more aware. And I said to my father, I say, brother, when I say, yo, you love you know. One of the things we go hug up every day. Me I say, you want to hug no that? But I say, nah man. We love you man, you know that. And that's how we grow up.
That's how we were.
We not grow up my son them, I hug them still.
Yeah, we have to change it.
Yeah.
All my father, I started hugging in my family with the males. I remember the first time I hold him, I came and said, yeah, I said, nah man.
Comfortable.
Hug me. Yes. And then I think, you know what, it started with my brother, Michael. And Michael was like this, like growing up, you know. And then, yeah, him. So even now, other cousins and so forth is the same thing. Because as men, we just grow up, that topic can't go down still. We grow up rough and tough still. But you have to strike a balance. Balance.
But it's not men alone.
It's
and they
not
come
men.
back. We always talk about daddy issues. Nobody now talk about mommy issues. But
Yeah, man.
I think in our generation, I keep saying our generation.
Mhm.
No, not yet. But
A generation. I
yeah,
say generation.
like not even the mothers weren't
It's-
as affectionate either.
It's millennials. Early millennials.
My grandma, it took me a while to get my grandma to be comfortable to say I love you.
I
But
love
grandmother, my grandma is 96,
Wow.
and maybe over the past 2 years or so, when I call her, I say, alright grandma, I love you. She can't say I love
Love
you.
you.
So,
Yes.
like grandma used to say, like she used to just say like, alright.
Alright, yeah. And then she don't know how to process that
weird.
feel
No,
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
But we have been changing that
Mhm.
with our kids.
Yeah.
And we also have to change the conversation that we have in our families as well. Families don't talk. There are a lot of families who don't talk.
True.
Me have one auntie, me encounter one auntie and her daughter and another cousin just being open and talking about them feelings and what make them uncomfortable, and it was the weirdest thing to me.
Wow.
Like, oh, they're just so blunt. Like,
That's
I don't like this
like
and what.
it's all
Like,
Yes.
we don't
It's
talk.
like
And I'm
the
like,
norm.
my family don't talk about things we're gonna like. And if we start the conversation, it's the most uncomfortable conversation. because
Wow.
That's true.
And that's the norm for many families.
Many families.
So, and you see it spill right over. There are certain conversations, once you start talking about it, people get defensive or people shut down.
Shut right down.
But those are the conversations what we need to have. You should feel comfortable. And remember, you know, we grew up in the children should be seen and not heard era.
Yeah.
I think kids should be allowed to express themselves respectfully. Respectfully. And you teach them that as well. Because I saw this thing here and I say, children do about 5% of what you tell them and 95% of what they observe. So it's like you're trying to instill discipline and certain morals and values in your kids, but they observe you in your daily life being or doing the opposite of that. That's what they're going to do. No matter if you beat them and say this, they are mirroring what they see you doing. So teaching them to express themselves, teaching them to be respectful, tactful and being mindful, because you know picnic can be very blunt. You have to teach them that to say, listen, you have to exercise talk. You're talking to an adult, you have to be respectful, but it's okay to express how you feel or are concerned.
We have to teach them assertiveness, which is something that we didn't learn as kids.
No, me tell you say wait, me at my brave, me save my lunch money for going to Chuckleberry for order food, cause I'm afraid. It was where Burger King was on St. James Street.
Yeah.
There was a fast food place there called Chuckleberry. Easy not to big up yourself. Right?
This one? Come in. Say.
What up on the work? Hold on, let me pause for you. Alright, that was the rest. Yeah, there's one. Yeah.
Yeah, so we struggle. We
struggle.
We've been assertive for a long time.
I'm afraid. I'm going to the place with my money. But I just want to order what's on the menu, you know. I was about 10, 11. I'm nervous. I'm go. Listen, I legit remember because every time I don't have no money, I ordered a grilled cheese sandwich.
No money.
It's serious if I remember.
I remember a grilled cheese sandwich because growing up, I always knew that the struggle life. I grew up struggling. As I seen poor. You know, families I say, oh, we never poor. We struggle, but we never poor. I say poor. I wasn't that poor, rough, bad. But building up that level of confidence. If you just go in, go order food, and right now you say, baby cat, 2-year-old, kids meal, and we don't grow up so afraid.
True. You're nervous. Extremely.
You're in at the bus, you say, like a stop. When they reach there to you, they say, what am I going to say? One stop driver. Driver, one stop. Let me off here, so you play you over in your head.
True.
Because what? If you're because of how we were conditioned. So if you come home, what first from school, if you love answer question, you're enough.
You're enough.
As a boy, if you speak properly and you're a man. Yeah, move so. From primary school, yeah, move so. Speak proper, you're crazy. But all of these things, being a part of different clubs, parents allow your kids to do extracurricular activities. These things help to develop your the same what Reno was mentioning about your what you say again? Not esteem. Assertiveness. These things help you. I tell you, Chuckleberry. And I go Chuckleberry and I buy grilled cheese sandwich till it never come like nothing. And I say, yo, certain lifestyle I didn't want for myself. Yeah. So I start taking on more things, like go to the supermarket and volunteer to go.
Okay.
So me take on them type of thing there for myself. Save up my money and go buy stuff. Me look for some remember this place in Mobile called Azan. And one of them have a nice plate I had, but they have some plate with some lobster, something at the bottom and eating at the base and some Flintstone cup, nice glass and I save my money. When I buy sweetie, I buy a cup and glass.
Really?
Yes. Because I want to eat out a rich looking plate.
I want to fake last time.
You know, because guess what? I know picture, you know.
Okay.
It's like it's designed in the glass.
Okay.
Nice man when I look inside and mold out nice and thing. Yeah. So from them time I drink all my juice, my pinky stay so with my glass, you know. Yeah.
That's
Rich
all
man
finished.
style.
They must say, but a rich. Can't guess what now?
Rich.
A rich can go so. Remember one uncle. And at the time he was a mechanic and he around some rich people. Let me call him John Morgan. The man they own gas station and all them place. And around them big man there. All the time I catch all the laugh because them man, we are laughing. Them man they say, ho 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 ho. A rich laugh man.
Rich man.
And them man they drink them red wine out of them glass. Yeah man, a rich style. You know? And you learn. The other day, if I remember one of my brethren sent a message and said, when I go primary school, him seriously very rich. I come from some uptown place.
Yeah, I practiced a long time.
Long time. And then yes, I realize because I speak properly and manners and them things. Everybody want to carry me go places with them.
Yeah.
Rest of it, no, see if it's there. No, boy.
No, bro.
No, you're going to come back with food and this.
No, bro.
Remember, we must remember this. You're going nowhere and if hungry, I'll kill you. And the people them say, want something to eat?
No. I said no.
Oh, they might pick there. Me hungry.
They're not waiting.
Not waiting.
They might tell you.
They might tell you.
Hungry. What is here to eat?
Listen, all your parents will ask you if you're hungry and you
Yes,
want
you
the
know.
food I say no. You grew up full enough?
Just remember. So, take a look for one of my uncles, right? He has a really nice house in Manchester and Savannah. You know, it's Savannah, Mountain Johnny Church.
Right.
She's very assertive. Savannah said, I want a tour. I want a tour of the house. Where do you sleep? We wouldn't do that.
Tour which
We
house?
wouldn't do that.
First thing.
We think
Even
it, but it not come out.
as
It can't.
adults, if you want to, you're not gonna
Not
ask
good.
for it.
No, we as adults,
But
few
then-
generation, would not go do it. Remember,
Child,
you know, before we reach, yeah, get the talk. Hey, so you not go in there. Sit down.
And
One
don't
Touch
move.
nothing. No, ask the people, no, sit down one place
Sit down
and
one
tear out
place.
the ear. For, hey. I said, alright.
You can't move.
You can't move.
Scratch
Must be crazy.
I want
Listen, all of these things though, boy, and what we're talking about is a different parenting styles, and I say, boy, the soft parenting
It's not
is not working. The 100% soft parenting don't
What
work.
does it?
Balance is key. You have to strike a balance. There are times when you go have to not abuse a child, but if give them a one slap or two, man, you have to slap them, make them understand themselves.
Unless we don't understand soft parenting. A soft parenting? Or no?
Yeah, and I remember.
Maybe we don't fully
Yes,
understand.
I'm careful.
Listen,
We have to do
yes.
some research.
No, listen. The research shows that it's not working.
That's how
It
It is
is
evident. It's evident right now. Businesses, different employers, they are lost with discipline on the job, retention, a peer problem. Because these kids operate on a different spectrum. Them will walk off of the work for go and go sit down in the yard.
But I think there has to be some intentionality to soft parenting. Maybe them just never really get no parenting.
With the
maybe
kids?
maybe the parents weren't intentional in their approach and just freestyle.
No,
But
man.
maybe the soft parenting has structure, has something. We don't know.
It-
Maybe
it-
just
unbalanced.
have to be
Intentional.
intentional.
It's
about
Also
intentional. It's you're intentionally
sounds
being
to me
soft.
Like, it sounds to me like when we learn about classroom management and teachers college and something and the different strategies we use.
Yeah, but
But our parents never do that.
no.
Maybe like the time out and stuff like that, as opposed to just beat them.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But there comes a time when them have to get to whap. You cannot take out the whap.
Yeah, that's an advocate.
Yeah.
Happy.
I mean, the other whap, you know. You understand? No matter, hey, we don't know. See, but what I'm saying is, if that is always the last resort for us.
Yeah.
Always last resort. You talk, you use different strategies, reinforcement, token economy, all of these things. Time out, take away, gadgets and all of these things. And when all of that not working, because kids contest a gangster,
Yeah.
you have to drape a boy. Because they not have to beat, you know.
Maybe that's like soft parenting. So do everything and then it not work.
The soft parenting don't have none of that, you know.
That is
None?
a soft parenting.
No.
So what is it?
It not
Just
no
soft.
beating, you just
Go to
soft.
your room. And you go to your room
Yeah.
and mini fridge in there. And game and all kind of stuff.
That's
Yeah.
no punishment.
That's no punishment.
You know, make
Give me
sense.
the tablet. And the boy still have his phone. What a punishment? No.
No.
And it's about, cause sometimes you need to, alright, it's like this. And you alright, so Elta would have experienced that. Cause you have kids at that age. Problem in the house, very. The children, they behave themselves. Nobody not here. What? Hey!
What is it with the male voice?
The
though?
boys.
So, and then soft parenting. No, you can't talk to the kids like that. You have to say, Samuel, come here. Sit. While they want you, hey, go sit down.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
If you don't rush them.
Go down, go
They
sit
don't
down.
respond.
And then because you see, from baby stage, you know, kids are manipulative, you know.
You keep saying that.
They are.
I don't know if I believe that.
That's why another
From baby
topic.
stage.
From
Yes.
baby stage. If they realize that,
Manipulative.
yes.
You mind they test you.
And test you. If you cry for everything on you, come on you, them go cry. As kids get older, at that time them test your gangster, you know. Cause they make up their mind. They make up their alright. Even with beating, cause as I say, beating are not the first resort. Beating is not even shouldn't even be a resort, you know, cause they make up their mind to get licked, you know.
I didn't make up my mind once.
Yeah.
Just take it liquor.
Just take it liquor and done.
I get beaten so till me I said, try I go get beaten anyway, so.
Take it liquor and
Just
done.
do it.
But you guess or no, alright. As I said, parenting don't come with that man. You have to know your people.
Yeah.
You have to spend time to observe your child and know the one them or even if you give them two slap. If it go make an impact. Because if you realize say you talk and you give them two the slap coming like the talking, nothing on me. It don't make sense you beat them. You know if you say, alright, let me sit down and figure out what's up with this child.
Yeah, you have to know them temper.
You have to. So you're gonna have kids where beating can't come in none at all. You know? And it's difficult for us because, you know, balancing your career, you know, work life, and you have kids going to school, you have go to school too, and all of that. It's difficult. But you know, and it even though you know we water break talk already, it brings us full circle, or it's kind of half a little tangent with trying to select good partners for raising children. And good partner no means say it's only for families who are together. Because you and the person say split, the father should still be the father and the mother still be the mother. The co-parenting, I think we don't work it out. A lot of us bring personal feelings in it and don't realize how it impact the children.
Because with co-parenting, the focus needs to be on the child.
On the child, a lot of us.
But man or woman doesn't
No.
like at them I focus.
I want to take time to burn out the father them if you're not getting sex from the mother, you don't get the child now. And it seems like it's something that happens a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So if the so remember there are different cultures and subcultures. I'm not kind of up to it, so I don't know what I'm going. Don't get that. You understand?
Tell you what.
So don't get that.
Tell you what.
Don't get that. Yeah. Part there. See? You have fathers who legit will not give the mothers anything if they cannot have sex with the mother.
What do you call that now?
Why?
No, what
Child
else?
meat.
That's
Black meat.
black
I'm
meat.
telling you. Tell me. Yeah. You know, so it's imperative that you try your best. Because once you have a good partner like that, you know you can work in the best interest of a child. Because you have people live together and them still mash up the pit in them.
Yeah.
Mentally, you know, the mentality of the child, emotionally damaged.
Yeah.
Both parents under the same roof.
Look, I always think it's better if you have a functional single parent family
Yeah,
than a
dysfunctional.
nuclear
Yeah.
family. That's one conversation we need to have because everybody feel like because you have mommy and daddy in your house and children, then everything should be okay.
Right.
It's gonna be better than if you have
Right.
the children with just a
Oh,
parent.
and parent.
Yeah, but you have very good single parent families, and
Yeah.
I want big up. I know a few single mothers.
Yeah.
You know, so we have this conversation, so where in a day case, their father did not play the role.
Right.
But trust me, mother them are put out,
Yeah.
and we respect them.
You have
Them
to.
do everything what them can do.
You
to
have
try
to.
But I mean, they can't play the role of daddy.
Of daddy.
You know, but them try
Yeah.
them best. Like,
Yeah.
big them up. And I have some single fathers who are very good.
Big up a good stepfather them too. What play them role. You have some stepfather who are better father than
And they,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
more present and then where the stepmother to big up on herself too. I think
Just parents.
just
I think
parents.
parenting
Just
in
parents
general,
in
what a
general.
good job.
True.
parenting
Big up
True,
on yourself,
true,
as
true,
God
true.
knows. Me I
True.
tell them and I also said, the people that run my left them fit them. Me not tell them.
Oh then
Oh, they do it, but me kind of understand how they do it.
Parenting is not easy.
It's
It's
not
not
easy.
easy.
Trust me.
It's not easy.
No, I don't think everybody is
Yeah.
built for it.
yeah, it's true.
And everybody, and we need to have a conversation.
That conversation, I
because
know.
we are behave like, if someone will love behave like we're too perfect.
It's rough.
It's
rough,
rough
you know,
out there,
easy,
rough,
parenting
rough.
hard, and it constant.
So
It's
for
not
those
like you can
persons
get up.
who are doing it and managing and they do it well,
Yeah.
big up on yourself. See
Alright.
people that want to run with, we don't know want to run with. We're not judging it too hard, but we kind of
One little understanding
Yeah.
there. That don't make we no runway.
In a
No
right,
runway here.
In a right.
No runway. It's
Yeah.
not.
You're
But
right, but we
Understand,
understand the
yeah.
pressure.
and that's you were talking about support system for people. You know, having a good support system is very important. And for persons who don't have good support or don't have a support system, victim services, there are different helplines, child service protection agency, all of these
Even
places.
ministry of labor.
Ministry of Labor, reach out man, reach out. Yeah,
Parenting support.
yeah,
provision,
you know.
education.
Alright guys, it's 26 minutes. Oh, that said 15. Can we pause here?
We can.
Okay. Is there anything that you'd like to say before we go?
If you're struggling, if you know that you've had a traumatic experience in the past and you're struggling with it, seek help. Like, talk to somebody, find somebody. It doesn't have to be somebody that you know. Maybe sometimes it's easier for you to talk to a stranger, but seek help. Find somebody. Your quality of life can improve if you deal with your traumas significantly. A lot of persons live and die without living, like
True.
truly living.
True.
You know, people live sad lives and then they just die. Like, it just makes me feel so sad.
Yeah, to know
They
that.
get an entire lifetime and you don't really experience the beauty of living
So true.
because you have unhealed trauma.
So true.
So if you know deep down inside there's something that you're dealing with and you can't really work it through by yourself, find help, talk to somebody. I mean, in Jamaica we need to normalize therapy. as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
because it is important and it helps.
Fully endorsed. Sammy?
Yeah.
No, Ramsey
Endorse?
said it all.
Okay.
Endorse.
Yeah, fully endorsed. And listen, for the men, it go. Rana was speaking for everybody, but I just want the man them understand. Say, it goes for you too. Yes, seeking help, getting counseling, going through therapy, to deal with certain things, you know, anger issues where you not even know say you have.
Yeah.
Listen, and
Therapy
that's
does
the
that, you know.
yes.
Therapy just put
It's-
things into perspective.
Yup.
Then make you
Yup.
understand certain things.
Mhm.
Like why you not like candle party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why make
Yeah.
you feel that way then?
Yeah.
Or if somebody use certain words to you, why you get you so angry? Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. 876. Water, ramp asleep and everything, you understand? So right now, kick with them food. Yeah. Guys, we want to take we want to take our show and we want to put on CVM. Like I said, Tommy and Wayne, we want global. Because we put all fun and joke aside, I think we're three talented people with a lot of information and insight and a lot to share. And that is reiterated by, you know, comments from persons who have viewed the program. So something as simple as this can blossom into something major, and I would really love to see that for us.
We need a set.
We need a set. Yeah, no joke. So all the persons who are viewing, like, we're serious. We take ourselves very serious. So even though we're on here and we're saying that we're putting, and we are very intentional about manifesting what we want. So I'm telling you, you're going to see us on your television screen, and we're going to have an awesome program where you guys can maybe even call in with some of your challenges and so forth, and we will help to guide you to where you need to be. Alright, so big up on yourself, peace and love. Don't forget to do the right thing, like, subscribe, share, and only get 76.